Hey guys, so it's a very interesting day in the PSEI today. We have another massive move up by the broad market in general. We saw the PSEI close at 6,245. It's up 3.66%, up 220 points with relatively respectable value turnover at 7.5 billion pesos today. And this is something that we're gonna look at in the charts later on. How has it moved from the last from the general scheme of things? Please remember that March was the drop before the after the lockdown where we saw the index hit 4,000 intraday. And at that level, no PE wise, it was very low from a PE perspective. Today we're around I think 12 times PE given the current EPS of the market. But we're gonna talk about that. Where is it right now from the drop? What is the charts telling us? Where are the next resistances? Have we fully reversed? What's next for the market? But all of that we're gonna analyze from a technical analysis point of view. But before that, I just wanted to note this also that in spite of us having 7+ billion pesos in terms of value turnover, foreigners sold today. We had a net foreign selling of 328 million pesos today. It was locals generally buying, and they generally bought up. It's still the same thing. Large market cap stocks have been the ones that they've been buying, and the large blue chip companies, large market caps, have been the ones that have been bought. GT cap closed at 385. Ali up 8+%. I'm gonna try to make another video after this talking about Ali in terms of where is also. So if you want me to talk about Ali, put it in the comment section. I want Ayala Land or hashtag stocks by request. But it closed 36 pesos. Please remember also intraday, Ali hit 19 pesos last March. So it's close to almost doubling from its intraday price. SM down 945. Security Bank up 5.59% at 102 pesos per share. Jollibee back up again at 130 pesos per share. BDO back at 102.4 pesos per share. AC up to 755 pesos per share. SM Prime back to 33.5 pesos. So a lot of the stocks, a lot of the large blue chip, large market cap stocks have been pushed up already. Funds have been buying, and as you all know, the PSEI is composed heavily of BDO, SM Prime, Ayala Corp, and Ali. And as we've seen since March, these five stocks have moved up, and as they move up, so as the market, so as the PSEI will go as well. By the way, if you're new to this, my name is Marvin Germa. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I make daily videos about the stock market. And for this video, we're just gonna focus on the market, particularly looking at it from a technical analysis point of view. So if you want to know more about videos like this, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell so you get updated every time we come up with new content about investing and about the stock market. And appreciate it if you could press the like button, thumbs up button, so we see more of these videos in YouTube, so that we see more people get educated in terms of the market and how you can trade with confidence. Now, let's look at the charts as a whole. So as you all know, this is all under the context of technical analysis. So I'll try to zoom out first so you have the general context of where it is in the grand scheme of things and how it actually looks like from a trend perspective. If you remember this, I posted the whole movement of the market from the 2008 crash to where we are today. So if you remember the previous videos, that we noted that this large uptrend that started from 2008 was pretty much broken. After that, we saw the market start to consolidate. We saw the market start to move in a sideways direction, as evidenced. Let me just clear this so you see it, as evidenced by what you see here. The large sideways trend that pushed the markets over the past 4 or 5 years. Please do note, for those who have not attended our technical analysis sessions, that trends last, very strong trends last also for years. And as we see it evidently here, the large long-term uptrend was broken. It moved into a large sideways market. But something happened also, that as people started to sell, brought about also, please remember, I mentioned this in previous videos, that because of the trade war, even from last year, we already saw the markets down already. That being said, all of the moving averages here were pretty much bearish right before the large drop that we've seen. Now, this is where the market is. From the large drop, we fix this. From the large drop that we saw intraday last March, the market in general from this point to where we close today is up already 54.8%, which is quite good. No, we've seen also a lot of the stocks that have large caps, or a lot of the stocks also that their business models weren't affected as much, to be up already significantly, from the pure golds to the globes. And we've also seen rebounds from PLDT, Robinson's Retail, because their business models would generally be good even in this time of the pandemic. But that being said, the PSEI is up 54.8% from the intraday lows of the March crash. And looking at it from the closing price of the March crash, we see the market's up 35.3%. So intraday, from the intraday lows, it's up 54.8%. From the close last March, where we saw the markets close at around the 4.6 level, it's up 35.3%. That being said, from a technical analysis standpoint, the movement that we're seeing right now is pretty much that predicated by a couple of things. Number one, MACD has now started to shift and has started to become a bit bullish. Number two, as you can see, the market started to consolidate here. If you try to remember the previous videos that I posted, I said that the market's trying to consolidate. It's generally sideways. If you look at it here, the thin range that it was trying to move at was 5447 and 5682, and you could put another resistance also here at the 59 level, which it tried to hit around April 15, more than 6 weeks ago. That being said, this was a general support level at the 5447 level. We saw a bounce from that. Then we saw it move past the two moving averages, supported also by the MACD, giving us a bullish signal. With that being said, we also have a breakout from the 5682 resistance. Then after that, it broke past the 5984 resistance level just yesterday. So we're 2 days above it breaking the 5984 resistance. But please do note that there's a very people look at price ranges from a psychological point of view. We just broke past the 6,000 level, which to a lot of people is a psychological price range. Even though we've broke past the resistance at 5984, one thing to consider is the psychological 6,000 level. We are now 2 days above the 5984 resistance. We are now 2 days above also the 6,000 level. That being said, we are currently still breaking out for the short and mid-term, as confirmed by the 20-50-day moving average, as confirmed by the MACD, and as confirmed by the last breakout from the 5984 resistance. That being said, the next possible resistance right now for the index is the 100-day moving average, which also coincides with the 6,400 resistance level. And the next one after that is the 200-day moving average already at the 7,100 level. So we're still a great way off though from a general reversal from the 200-day moving average. From the closing to the 200-day moving average, it still has 820 points to go. It needs to go up around 13+% from the closing today to the 100-day moving average, or at least the next resistance. It's just 175 points away, or generally around 2.8%. So please do note, next resistance to consider the 100-day moving average at the 6,414 level and the 200-day moving average at the 7,100 level. If we break past that, then we have a general notion also that the market could possibly rally bigger, longer, and stronger. So from a candlestick perspective also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5 consecutive candles of bullish moves. With that also, 4 days of generally stronger volumes. And for those who attended their Stock Smart sessions, you know what I always say when we look at and talk about volume. Volume gives conviction. Volume shows that there's a lot of people heavily participating in whatever movements that we're seeing. And that's what we have right now. We have, from a candlestick point of view, from a daily chart point of view, massive buying accompanied by volume, which was strong enough to break the trend, which was strong enough to break moving averages and MACDs, confirming bullish movements. Next thing that you need to watch out for right now is the resistances, as what I've mentioned earlier, from the 100-day moving average pegged at the 6.4 level and the 200-day moving average pegged at the 7.1 level. So 100-day, which is very, very close, then the 200-day moving average, which is still a bit off now. So a couple of things that could possibly happen in certain scenarios. If we fail to break past the 100-day moving average, then the possible retracement that you could watch out for is as it tries to attack this, it may hover a bit and attack this current support level, which is at around the five, which would bring it back to the 5986 level. So current support to watch out for is the 5986 level. But if it stays above 6,000, then it's even better because we stay above the 6,000 support level. That being said, also, it would be interesting to see if it breaks past the 100-day moving average because it gives a bigger leeway for it to somehow have a shot back at 7,000. But what it did over the past few weeks of it consolidating, as it allowed the market to develop this. It allowed the market to develop another higher low, which in terms of reversals makes it generally good. It means that during the consolidation period, there were buyers willing to buy the markets at the 5-4 range where it developed the support, where it developed the lower, which it developed the higher low, which is a good ingredient to see reversals happen. And there's something that's interesting now because we don't also want markets to just zoom up because if it zooms up very, very fast, it fails to develop support levels. If it fails to develop support levels, when it reverses back down again, then the movement down would be sharper. So this I think is something that's healthy. We don't know though how sustainable this will be, especially as we head on to the next 3 or 4 months, as we head on to areas where the second quarter GDP result would come out, the third quarter GDP results would come out, the earnings would come out for corporate earnings would come out for the second quarter. I think the movement that we're seeing now is heavily dictated by number one. If there's a trigger to all of this, we have the GCQ, which somehow gave a bit of a positive sentiment that the economy is starting to open, that businesses starting to open. We're not yet at 100%. We're not yet where we want to be. We're not yet at pre-COVID levels. And unemployment brought about by COVID, both from people who lost their jobs locally and OFWs who've been retrenched abroad, will take a toll in the economy. And we really haven't seen those numbers yet. We haven't seen the general effect on it from an economic perspective. But what I do know is opening the GCQ, opening the economy, opening up portions of it gave a positive sentiment in the market. And that's what's interesting to the market always. The price movements of the market discount everything. As people, investors have seen this as an opportunity to buy, seen this as something that's positive, and it's been reflecting from the breakout and the candlesticks that we've been talking about. So there. I hope you guys got a lot from this. Expect two more videos for the day. After this, we have a video talking about Ayala Land because Ayala Land is one of the biggest recipients of the movements today. Ayala Land also had one of the largest bounces since the intraday drop last March. And if you guys have other comments, other questions, other stocks that you guys want me to feature for the day, put them in the comment section below and I'm going to make more videos off of that. Then another video for today, we're going to talk about the tender offer for FGen. So I know a lot of you guys ask questions about it, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on making videos for you based on the questions that you guys have sent out. So appreciate it, guys, if you can subscribe to this channel and smash the bell to get updated. And also click the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm to show this to more and more people. Also, just a quick plug, I have books in Shopee. 5 of those books, from the basics of the market, to fundamental analysis, to technical analysis, how you can select stocks, how you can time stocks, how you can learn the basics of the market. All of them are in the description below. You can check the description for a variety of links that will help you from how you can open an account to invest in US markets, how you can also get other details on the various links for the online courses that I have with Chinkee Tan and Sean Si. And for those who are asking about our Stock Smarts Manila session, it will push through this June, 3rd and 4th weekends of June. It will be in SMX, most likely SMX Mall of Asia, where we're gonna do our technical and fundamental analysis. For those who signed up, the team will be sending emails to you with the new rules also for GCQ and social distancing. We're just finalizing everything that we need to know in terms of how the GCQ will go and how the Stock Smarts Manila session can proceed in SMX. So there. Those who are asking about other items, other links, they're also below from McAfee to Nord and all of the other cameras that I've been using here since the lockdown. So I guess that's it for now. Expect the FGen video to drop after this, an hour after this. Then expect the Ayala Land Stocks by Request video also to drop. And that's it for now. Marvin Gurmo. I hope you guys got a lot from this. I hope this gave you a sense no, of how the market will run, especially the reason why we analyze the index is basically because a lot of the stocks in the PSC generally is represented by the index. Knowing how the index would move gives you a snapshot also how these individual stocks or at least the large cap stocks will move. And for those who are invested in mutual funds, ETFs, and UITFs, this is something that you can use as a reference on where the markets will go and how you can segment your buying and how you can segment also your selling. So that's where we are right now from a trend perspective. That's where we are from the breakout, from the candlestick movement to the breakout, and from it having a shot to actually reverse anytime soon. So this is Marvin Gurmo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and